We are here on a ridge overlooking the Ryrie Reservoir. So far, the Henry's Creek fire has burned nearly 56,000 acres. One of the trees, bushes that was burned in the fire, and you can see the ground is just charred. Over to my right is the reservoir, which is expected to be open this week. Boats will be back out here, but if we pan around, we're going to do a 360 to show you just how massive this fire was. The good news is that it is 81% contained as of Monday, and crews should have it all wrapped up sometime this week. We're going to bring in Captain John Mulbert with the Ammon Fire Department. Now, Captain, you were out here early on, correct?
Yep, that's correct. Our engines got assigned out here Monday morning. We still have resources out here right now as far as today goes.
What do you think when you come out here, and we've been in the air for the past hour or so, and you see all of this?
You know, this is just intense. When we're down working on the ground, you can't see the full coverage of it. Now that we're out here up and above it, it's amazing how much it burned and how quickly it burned.
What were the conditions like out here when you guys were fighting it, and the firefighters right now, what are they facing?
When we got up here initially, the wind was just insane. It was going so fast that there was no way that we could get ahead of the fire. Thankfully it's died down out here. The weather is cooperating, and so they've gotten a hook on it. But originally, like I said, it was intense fire, and it was very erratic.
What's been fascinating to us as we've been up in the EastIdahoNews.com helicopter is seeing what has burned versus what hasn't burned. There'll be pockets of trees that just are flourishing, surrounded by acres of devastation. Is that common with these type of fires?
You know, it can be common on wind-driven fires because they kind of go wherever it's easiest. With the planes up here, they dropped retardant in great areas, and they got a lot of great fire breaks. So they kind of corralled the fire that way, which really helped out a lot.
Yeah, how effective has that retardant been?
You know, extremely. If you fly over the top of it, you can see all the retardant lines where they held the different roads and the different structures. Structures being the most important aspect from my side, they were able to save quite a few of those.
And the number of men and women that have been out trying to fight this fire and get it under control has been quite large. At last count, over 400 people.
Yeah, it's been insane. As far as our crews, we had a couple dozen up here at all times up until Thursday morning. So we were working really hard with a bunch of other different agencies, and everyone put a lot of hard work in to try to catch this.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your service, Captain, and all the other firefighters who are out here. Again, we're looking at 81% containment as of Monday. It's expected that everything should be fully contained sometime this week. But the scars of this fire will last for quite a while. Acres and acres and acres of blackened land all over East Idaho. Of course, we will stay on top of the fire and bring you the latest as we learn it. For now, I'm Nate Eaton reporting above the Ryrie Reservoir.